You know, at least in the picture. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I won't. Ease up, guys. We're all friends here, right? But yeah, there's a in the picture for this map in the selection menu that there's a waterfall. That waterfall to the right there. There's a guy, one of the minions. Okay, this is poor show. Hi there, everyone. I'm Mr. Truckman, and I'm just sitting here enjoying this lovely sunset on in Crash Cove. I hope you all are doing very well. I'm feeling comfortable right now. I hope you are too. It is a nice afternoon here. The sun is coming in the windows, and hopefully wherever you are, it is nice outside. And if it's not, hopefully it passes soon. So I kind of messed up here, and oh yeah, this is episode 2 of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, by the way. But so there is a golden egg in front of me. There should be one hanging above my head right now. Well, not directly above my head, but right about here. And I was gonna show me getting it, but when I was practicing, I got it, and you can't go back. Like I exited and didn't save and stuff, and it still didn't let me get it. So sorry about that. If I see the other ones, I won't do them on the fly, but I'll know now that I should wait to try to get them. So yeah, we're gonna continue with the adventure mode here, and oh, that's right, yeah. Oh yeah, I said in the first episode that you needed certain things to unlock the the Gem Valley races, and so Turbo Track you need all the gems, and then you need a certain amount of relics for the second track for Slide Coliseum. So a slight correction there. Yep. Okay. We're going into I don't know what the names of these hubs are called, but this is the like I guess like Aztec area. I don't want to blanket statement say Aztec, but it's the I don't know what you call it, like not Native American, but like native. Um, uh, I don't know. I'm not gonna further embarrass myself. I'll throw something up there if I find something, but yeah, so we're going to get started here with Coco Park. This is a nice, simple track, and hopefully things go well. There's a nice little shortcut toward the beginning you can take, and I'll show that. But this is this is a very colorful track, and you'll see in just a second why. Waiting for some of these load times can be a little bit. It's not optimal, I'll say that, but at least it gives you time to sit and ponder your existence and think about things right before you get thrown into a race. But hey, nice, got it. It's so weird starting in a position other than first because when I play this game casually, I just do single races, and so it puts you in first place. So it's so weird starting from other than that. And the scariest part about this is getting away from the computers because they are, like I said before, they're pretty deadly with the items. Oh, I forgot to take the little inside. You can cut that corner and I'll show next time. But hopefully I don't throw a beaker and hit myself, because I'm kind of notorious for doing that. Because usually when you turn and you're drifting, you can throw them at an angle against the wall and they break. But every once in a while I'll toss them in like right in my path or something, and I'll hit them, and I will not feel very smart. We have a good enough distance here from the computers, but oh, almost forgot. I didn't take that very well. I'll try to remember and do it good the last lap. I never noticed that castle up there. It's it's giant and looming, but I never noticed it somehow. Yeah, the grass works in this game. Like if you're the more you hop and the less time you're spending on the grass, the less time you'll slow up. So like I want to hop right at the edge before I get into the grass, because if I wait to hop after I'm in the grass, I'll lose a bunch more speed. And yep, 120.99, so close. Wait, 20. Oh, I saw a bunch of nines. 25.90. Yeah, interesting. That shouldn't add. That doesn't. The times don't add up, but oh well. Increasing velocity. Oh, I wonder. So there's puns in all the names, like insane or like engine or entropy, and I never put two and two together. So I'm assuming velo is after velocity. I'm gonna assume that's probably it, but I can't believe I never noticed that till right now. I mean, they say you learn everything. They say you learn something new every day, and that's my one for the day. Probably could have been something better, but look at Engine in his little ballerina outfit over there. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Uka Uka. The faster your cart will go. Yeah, so like in Mario Kart, if you get 10 in Mario Kart, if you get 10 coins, you go slightly faster, and if you get 10 Wumpa Fruit, you go slightly faster, and your power-ups are upgraded. Which is kind of nice. So like TNT turns into the Nitro crate, which instead of getting stuck to your head and having the possibility of bouncing you out, or hopping enough time so it goes out, you just get instantly exploded by it. And they're bright green, and so the nice thing is you can kind of disguise them sometimes on boost pads, and I've bamboozled myself several times by, oh, I'm gonna get the computers, and then they don't end up hitting it, and it's right in my path, and then I don't see it because it blends in kind of well. If you're really not paying attention, it blends in well. If you're paying attention at all, it's pretty obvious. But we're also heading on to Tiny Temple. No, not Tiger Temple. This one, I get those confused all the time. This one doesn't have the nice blue fire that you go really fast, but this one does have a nice little shortcut you can use at the beginning on laps 2 and 3. I think you can use it on 1, but I haven't practiced it that much, so I'm just going to go with the safer route on this one. Yeah, oops, I missed the jump. So you can do you can get a boost there, and then I like to do 3 there, and then if you hop through the grass here, I didn't really do it optimally, but... Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, that's a good example right there. Is like items against you like stack. Also, this is a nice little shortcut that you have to have a projectile or like the bowling bomb or something to be able to open that up. But it's a nice little shortcut because it gets you away from the pack. I missed that boost pad. But anyway, yeah, like items that hit you can stack. So you can really get like messed up. Like if you get hit right before fire, like I just did, then you don't get any time of invincibility or whatever. Like you get a short margin of invincibility, but it's not much. Also, I should have been cycling these. Like should have been cycling items so I could have gotten another projectile. But oh well. I'll show the long way then. I warmed up today. I played a couple races before, so I should be a little bit more warm. I just threw it. Oh well. Well, I was gonna show. So basically, I shouldn't be doing this now because I don't have the fire for it. But that was a mistake. Anyway, if you have the fire and aren't me and horrible at this game, then that would have been much quicker because you get to cut the inside and take out all the outside. But I really hope I'm not in the range of these guys. Okay, good. I got another item. This makes up for it a little bit, at least. So maybe I should start not warming up because this looks like when I warmed up, I'm not playing so great. Oh yeah. So that's like the lightning in Mario Kart, but so when you're on medium, you can't get hit by the clock and you can't get hit by the blue orb, but since I'm on hard, I can get hit with both of those. So I haven't seen a blue orb though. In 6 races now, I haven't seen the blue orb. So I'm guessing I could get hit with that. I just wonder if I have to be either more in front or not, but we'll see. I was also completely expecting to go into the ice world place section. Baron, I think is Baron the ice world? I know Baron is like a world, but because Phenomena is like out of time and stuff, but oh well. Okay. I got worried there. I'm going to get worried every single time that it's freezing. Careful with that flamethrower, Mr. Dingodile. Because I remember reading in the lore, because he opens a diner, after one of the games, like if you beat 100 or whatever, it gives you like the little things that. Oh, brake slide. Oh yeah, that's not good advice because you'll lose all your fire. But because doesn't I think Dingo opens a diner and then it like burns down or something, which is kind of which is sad. But I can't remember what part of the lore that's in. So Papu, this map is so fun. This track is so fun. I used to hate it, but then when I actually like wanted to get better at the game, I started playing it and I learned it. So hopefully I can get a little bit of a better showcase this time. It's so fun to wrap around. You go around the pyramid and it's a bunch of 90-degree sharp turns that are like at right angles. So it's really fun to get it right because I finally after a lot of practice finally got it right. So hopefully I can show it off here. I've been playing this map specifically a bunch lately just because it's been super fun and I chose it when I was grinding out the skins on my other account, the non-shop skins. I still haven't gone through all those, but I went through them and this is one of the maps I chose. Ooh, there's also, I might not be able to point it out, but there's a, at least in the picture, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I won't, ease up guys. We're all friends here, right? But yeah, in the picture for this map, in the selection menu, there's a waterfall. That waterfall to the right there's a guy, one of the minions, okay, this is poor show. Yeah, right in front of us. One of the minions is like in a canoe and he's riding down it. So I'm gonna put the mask on. Of course I put the mask on, but wait, this is a fun shortcut. Whee! Clunk. It's gotta hurt. Like a fall from that height has to hurt. Oh boy, did he? Oh, do it. Oh my. Hey, got it. Okay. Yeah, that boost pad right there is, unfortunately I wasn't able to keep it, but that boost pad is really hard to maintain, like through reserves. I usually have to get all great boosts all the way up the pyramid, and then do a nice little break turn, and then hit on it, hit it on the corner, and then I'll be able to keep it, but it's pretty hard. But I also kind of messed up. I got out of a rhythm on the first lap when I got hit twice. So 1, 2, another one, and boom. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I kept it. I also don't know the optimal way to go through that grass there, but the way I do it, it gets the job done. You can also go up here, and okay, good. If you go too slow, you'll still get chomped on by the plant. And there we go, 141. That's not a great time. Hey, another 99. Didn't I get 99 on Tiger Temple? Oh well. I mean, the math won't add up with the times, but yeah. Yeah, that map's really nice because it doesn't have blue fire, but it has enough jumps that you have to maintain enough speed. Like on the first lap, I cleverly demonstrated the fact that if you don't have enough boost and you're not going fast enough, basically, you're not going to make that jump. So it's kind of a nice technical track where it's in a different way other than trying to keep your fire and go the fastest. It seems to be Polar and Engine. They seem to be my rivals in this mode so far. Thank you. It's all I've ever wanted in life is a nice little nice little gold virtual trophy. The more I listen to his voice, the more I like it. I remember initially I was like, wait, I was expecting the evil growly, but this one's kind of growing on me. Hey, this is my track, home field advantage here. It would have been kind of nice. I know this is asking a lot, and this is nitpicky, but it would be really nice if they had like some sort of like some way to give a little nod to if you're using a track that is associated with a character, like Dingo Canyon or like Polar Pass if you're using Polar. I know in multiplayer there's a Frozen, I think it's a polar bear Frozen in it, and if you're on multiplayer, the polar bear will be gone from the ice, which is kind of nice. It's a nice little detail. But like if you're Coco on Coco Park, like it'd be cool if there was some, I don't really know what it would be. Maybe some sort of like, not a speed boost because that'd be unfair, but I don't know. It'd be really cool to have something. Yeah, there's my diner. So, hope business is good. And if not, I will. Yeah, you can actually hop on top of the NPCs here. I guess the other racers. You can hop on top of them, and it really throws you off because like you get the jump boost from them, like from your hang time, but it's just so awkward because like you want to start and get a certain number of boosts, and that was a nice. That's a nice example of a ground brake turn, because you can brake turn in both the air and on the ground. That's when you hold down on the D-pad, and I can't remember if I explained brake turning or not, but yeah, we'll have to get through here. Sorry, that's a really. I'm actually surprised I got through that. I don't really get that. I don't hit that much. I believe that's also. I can't remember if that's the slow or fast version of that shortcut, but either way, we got through it. But yeah, brake turning is when you let go of the accelerator, press the brake button, but before you do that, you have to have the down on the D-pad held the entire time, or else you'll lose all your fire. So it's a little bit complicated, and like if you're using the analog stick, you can't. Like you can, I believe. Wow, you actually can do it with the analog stick. I did it a few times, but it's like it doesn't work. Like you can do it, but it doesn't work. I think is a good way to explain it. This actually isn't a bad. I don't want to jinx it, but this actually isn't a bad time for this track, especially with commentating and I didn't get the jump at all. Yeah, 1:30.06. That's. I don't think that's terrible. I mean, it's not great, but good for business maybe. It'd be sweet to be in a diner that's like right next to a raceway. You just have these like maybe go-karts. That's if this whole YouTube thing falls through, I should open a diner right next to a go-kart and see how good it is. I think it'd be pretty fun having. I mean, like the exhaust and stuff. Maybe not outside, but maybe a nice little upper deck patio or something overlooking it. Maybe, I mean, you can't have an overhang because you have people dropping stuff, or or maybe that's the gimmick. Ooh, that's the gimmick. I got it. So there's an overhang. There's a patio that hangs over a couple feet over the track, and what you can do is you can toss like French fries or cheese curds or something up in the air and try to get them in the racer's mouth. I mean, no one would ever use it for that, but in a perfect world, that would be great. Or you could have certain people on your team like shooting milkshakes or something, and they'll slip around. Oh. Bye. Also, weren't there 4 people? Is there? It'd be kind of funny if they were all at the side here, like getting up or whatever. But, oh, okay. If they were like all like dazed and confused and stuff, and like sitting on the ground and trying to get up and whatnot. But oh well. Papu Papu's pretty funny. I like his little belly dance that he does. Because at the end in the credits it says that he creates that dance move becomes a craze and it sweeps the nation. I mean, I'd take it over flossing, but that's just me. I mean, you got to keep your teeth clean, so I guess there's some point to it. But hey, we're on Papu's pyramid. Okay, looks like he throws beakers. So hopefully, I think the biggest thing with these bosses is if you just stay in front of them, you should be okay. I also did not do that well, but I'm also gonna try to get the Wumpa fruit to go a little faster. I was not gonna try to go for that little shortcut, but okay. Especially if I do this one, I should be. There we go. I should be ahead enough to not have to worry. Because I don't think it's until later that they start throwing things multiple directions, if ever. Because you know Oxide cycles through different items, but. Oh. There's also like a weird, like, tiny delay between your inputs that once you get used to it, you get used to it, but sometimes I forget about that and I try to do things. Whee! Oh, okay. Oh, wait, am I going so fast I'm starting to get behind some of his things. Okay, I was real worried that I was going to cross one of these corners and hit a beaker. Oh, okay, I guess like every every X number of beakers is a red beaker, which red beakers are not fun. There's a little cloud that follows you and it drops rain on you, and it's just a bad time. No one wants it. And wee clunk. And there we go. That's Papu Papu. 130.23. I can't. Oh yeah, so it's a little longer than my last one, but so yeah, that is the cutscene. I don't know if I'd want to touch that. Yeah, definitely not.
Much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
Oh, Papu, never change. Please don't ever change. I'd hate to be his cart though, because that does not seem like a. I feel that engine has to work a little harder. But hey, I mean, that's fine. Let it slide. Oh, I was expecting Uka Uka, so I was trying to be quiet for Uka Uka, but here's the 2 keys. That reminds me, the handle of the key reminds me of the Amulet of Kings from Oblivion. It do you think so? I don't know. I think so, but because it has that like big like gem. I know it's not as long. It's not a like a diamond shaped. Like, I know this is more like a symmetrical diamond or a square diamond or whatever. But it just reminds me of it. So yeah, so that is this area completed. Sorry, I'm actually gonna stop moving around because I tend to not really think about that. But thank you for joining me for this episode. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but I think I'm gonna stick to 1 world per episode. Again, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next Monday with another episode. We're going to the polar region, so bring your coats, bring your campfires, bring warm food, and I'll meet you there. See you guys.